guys, hey, who supports your grandparents? We are all entitled to supporting our parents, and most of the times we don't fail in that duty because we keep caring for them, taking them for treatment, buying them medication. And guys, we make sure that they sleep warm. We buy very nice blankets for them, very nice beddings. We buy them very nice clothing. What a blessing. You know, guys, we will always be blessed because we support our parents so much. And guys, I'm showing off my hair. This hair has to be shown off. Look at those lines. White. Hey, guys. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's discuss this subject. You know what? We are very blessed because we support our parents, and it is a blessing. And guys, how sweet is it to support your parents? Shop for them. Yes, buy them those nice clothes, also sweaters. Usually you remember sweaters. I don't know what. I think it's a blessing. We just remember buying them. Even when we used to go and visit those parents with our friends, you know, there was that time that we used to join hands as friends in the city, and we go to see the parents, and we could vote. We could cast some votes, and we could pick numbers. So suppose I got my parents visited this month. Next month we visit the other girlfriend's parents. The other month, like that, we used to do a merry-go-round, and we could go and visit them. And you know what? We used to buy them sweaters. I remember we were buying those very heavy sweaters for them, and it was very good, you know. It means you are thinking about them. And then we could do a lot of shopping for them, like cooking oil. Oh gosh, what do we do to our parents? You know, we want to buy them a lot of cooking fat. And you know what? When they are cooking, you know, they pour a lot of oil in their food because they see you have enough. They have enough. And also, they know once it runs out, you will come and bring them more. So, they use that cooking oil, which is very good, and it is a blessing. And what else did you used to buy for them, guys? We used to make sure that we shop for them. You never, when you are doing shopping, the first thing to pick in the store, supermarket, is cooking fat. And then you would do what? You'd pick, you know, bread is obvious. Then rice and flour, chapati flour, you know. You could make sure that you have bought quite a number of them. And these are the small things. But let me tell you, never forget to buy them Vaseline. I remember that lady reminding us to buy our parents Vaseline, you know, because these parents need Vaseline, you know. Yes, you're in the city, you can run out of your serum, you can run out of the oil that you use on your face or body, and you just go to the beauty store and buy. But you know, these parents are in the village, and they don't even have somebody to buy them Vaseline. You know, they use Vaseline. And there's another oil that is called Aramis. Aramis is the milking jelly. You know, they apply that. And we also do apply. By the way, personally, I do apply that one at times. Like, not on my face, but even on my face. There was a time I used to apply it because it's very nice. It softens the skin. You know, it is the milking jelly, you know, the one they use for milking. They apply on the teats of the cow, and it softens the teats so that it doesn't crack when you are milking. And they are used to applying it on their bodies. In fact, it's the one they use other than Vaseline. So maybe your parents would do with Vaseline. I'm looking for mine so I can apply on my hands. I talk of Vaseline, I just feel like applying myself. They are Amy's. So, don't forget to buy them Vaseline. So we used to go and buy them, shop for them, and buy all these things for them. And gosh, you should have seen us when we were presenting them to that shopping to them. And then we open the sweaters, we dress them. You know, we make sure they wear the sweaters in our presence, and we take photos, and we are so happy with our friends. Then next month we go to the other person's parents, and we do the same. We went round, yes, it was a merry-go-round we did. and it was a very good time. But guys, I'm here thinking about those that are blessed to have grandparents up to now. Guys, please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe so we discuss these issues of. It's good to remind you guys. It's good that we remind each other about those aging or aged parents at home or grandparents that we usually forget. Let us remind each other, guys. And today I'm thinking of those grandparents. There are many people that don't have them, but those that are lucky to have them, do you remember to shop for them when you are shopping for your parents? Do you remember? Because you may only think about mom and dad, and you know you're in the city, and when going home you have shopped for them. These days I don't know if the merry-go-rounds still are there, but guys, even had they been there, is there a time that you remembered your grandmother when shopping for your mom? Is there a time that you remembered her, if she's there? Or your grandpa? Is there a time that you thought of a blanket, buying them a blanket, because they surely need a heavy one, a nice warm one, especially for the cold season? They really do. And you know what? Right now, I was growing up in a village, and I used to see my grandmother boil potatoes, sweet potatoes. And we knew that whenever we wanted to eat sweet potatoes, we would rush to our grandmother's home and we go and eat them. And you could even find my grandmother eating sweet potatoes in the night with tea, so that she may go to bed. And because I was young, I didn't even think that is a big deal. I just knew at Shosho's there's sweet potatoes. And in fact, you know, we were so many, and our parents were burdened, and they used to help whenever they could. But our grandmother used to be very active, and she used to go to the shamba. She could go to the shamba and cultivate. And in fact, that is where she would get the sweet potatoes. She used to plant them. Excuse me. I'm telling you, this cold weather doesn't go well with me, guys. You already know that. I've told you before. I have to keep myself very warm whenever it's cold. Like today, it's very cold. And I keep sneezing. My body doesn't like the cold weather. I keep myself very warm. And guys, let me tell you, I'm thinking that we must have been very ignorant, because we could see our grandmother eat sweet potatoes with tea, and we thought, oh, this happens to the old people. Whenever people grow old, they like eating sweet potatoes with tea for supper. But coming to think of it today, I'm even here thinking, did I ever enter my grandmother's house to see if bedroom to see if she has a blanket? Did she have a blanket? Anyway, she's late. But then, did I remember to ever enter her bedroom to try and see if she had a warm blanket? Because I remember her sitting by the fire, and we could go in the evening, and she would ask from the door. You could knock the door, and she would ask, "Who is it?" You know, like, I'm Kikuyu, and she would ask, "No." Asking, "Who is that?" And you'd say, "It's me, Shosho." And you'd come in, and there she was so laughing. She would come and tell you, you'd find her there just drinking tea with sweet potatoes, and it is 8 in the night. She's just preparing. People in the village sleep early. They retire very early. So she used to go to bed by 9, she's in bed. So, because you know those days there never used to be a radio. Okay, radios used to be there, but our grandma didn't have one. And I don't think she needed one, because they never used to care about such things. So we could find her there, and she would boil her potatoes, sweet potatoes, and eat. And when we visit, we would be given, and we share, and then we say, "Good night, Shosho," and we go. And that's what did we think? Is she keeping herself warm enough in bed? Does she have a blanket? Does she have a blanket? And today I decided to do this video, guys, and that's why you have to subscribe. Subscribe, please, so that we discuss these issues. Let's remind each other. I decided to do this video because we never think about our grandmothers and grandfathers, those that are there. We only think about our parents, and it is very good to shop for them, to go visit them. But do we remember to cross over and the other fence, the other side of the fence, and see our grandmothers there. At this time, you know, they are aged. Those that have them, they are aged, and they are there, and they just like sitting out there in the grass when it is warm, and when it is cold, they are just by the kitchen, having made the bonfire, and they sit there. Guys, I'm thinking of them, and you know why I'm thinking of them today? It's because of this weather, and I'm asking, oh my God, if I'm feeling cold and I'm strong enough, what about our grandma who is there and aged, not working, and she wakes up in the morning to just sit by the fireplace, sometimes to go to, I'm talking of the village life. You know, in the city, grandmothers are there, but they are in those houses that are where there's a heater, and maybe she's living with a grandchild or with a son or daughter, and she's properly taken care of. But here I am thinking about my grandmother in the village, or somebody's grandmother in the village, and it is this cold, she's just there by the bonfire, and then in the evening, she just candle herself there. Maybe she doesn't have a warm blanket. Guys, let's remember to take blankets to them. Let's remember to buy sweaters to them, for them, guys. Let's buy for them. Let's go and dress them also. Even if you don't go with your friends, just remember one day. And do you even remember about fruits? Guys, by the way, remember fruits. Even our mothers in the village, they rarely get to see. I'm talking of the village. And anyone can attest to this, that these parents sometimes are forgotten. You know, you have, in your menu, you have fruits in your menu, and you know you cannot take a week without eating fruits. You cannot even take a week. You'll make sure that you buy some oranges, you buy some fruits, and you'll always eat them. And when it's 3-4 days and you have not taken fruits, you feel, oh gosh, I've not taken good care of myself because I've not eaten fruit. What about those parents at home? They don't even have money. They didn't even have fruits. They don't. And guys, we keep forgetting them. We keep forgetting buying for them. And when we are going home, we just, okay, we take a whole 1 month or 2 before going to visit them. And when we visit them, sometimes even more, especially if your home is very far, you take long before you go and visit your parents. And when you go, you don't even remember to carry these things. Sometimes save them money. Okay, I know that they may not even access some things like fruits there. Because sometimes even in the markets, in the village, there are no fruits. But guys, let them eat that one day that you have visited them. That one day that you visit them, go with the fruits, go with the Vaseline, let them get the Vaseline to apply to their body, and make sure that they have blankets. Those are 3 things that we have to make sure that these parents have. Make sure they have blankets, and check their beds, see that they are warm, so that in the night they don't suffer this cold weather. And blessings are going to come raining on you like from heaven. So this video was just to remind you about the grandparents, that when you remember them, remember blankets and sweaters, and remember Vaseline and fruits. Remember, imagine the things I'm reminding you. Yes, make sure you visit their bedrooms. See whether they cover themselves warm in the night. Buy them blankets or duvets or nice bed covers that you keep them warm in the night. Then, make sure that you buy them Vaseline to apply on their aging skin. Aramis or Vaseline, whatever they use, buy them that. Then, make sure that that day that you are visiting, at least go with fruits. You are used to going with bread. Yes, it is very good. Don't forget that bread. But remember to buy them oranges. Vitamin C is required. Buy them oranges. I like oranges. Buy them oranges. Buy them fruits. If you can get a pawpaw, buy them. Get them a pineapple. Yes, let them also enjoy those fruits. Let them enjoy. Don't go there visiting, putting your sweaters like this and you are not taking them anything. It's not that you have lacked. It's just that you are not a giver. Give. And God is going to bless you. We discuss issues of life here. Yes, this is an issue of life. Guys, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.